Yeah, I know I said I was gonna stop tonight or whatever I said in the Alien Isolation part, but I lied. Um, I decided to start a second playthrough to go coincide with Alien Isolation, and as you can see, it's prototype. And I know, a couple of you are probably gonna ask, "What's prototype?" Uh, this is one of my all-time favorite. This is one of my all-time favorite games back when I was a kid. I don't like this game as much as I did back then. Like, I still like it, but this game is not as good as I remember it being. But I'm still gonna do a playthrough because I wanted to do this because I thought about it and I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna do this game. But this game came back. This game came out all the way back in 2009. So technically, you can kind of treat this as a oh, you know what? Yeah, I could. I'm. This is an anniversary playthrough now. I just realized that because this game came out in fucking June. I just realized that. Holy shit! But anyways, this is technically the 10th anniversary. This is my 10th anniversary playthrough of of prototype, pretty much. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, you gonna play this with like normal gameplay and all that? No, I'm not. Reason being is this game can get a little on the stupid side later in the game. Not like okay, the sequel is better with this in terms of difficulty, but this game didn't have the full realization of like being like of you being a powerhouse in terms of like your powers and shit. So the difficulty is a little schizophrenic, if you can say that. Like it's okay at first, but then as you go down the line, and then okay, there's this one mission that pisses me off at the beginning, but then afterwards it's kind of smooth sailing a little bit, and then there's like a couple missions later down the line that like are completely fucking stupid. But I'm doing this as I upload another part of Alien Isolation. But here we go. Yep. I don't know if it's I actually don't know if I'm still recording. That's the issue. I don't know if the screen's frozen or whatever, but since I went into the save thing. But I actually really did like this game. Like I really did love this game when it first came out. And this is the this is the little story intro. Yes, you get to see how the city is at the beginning of the game.
All clear.
Oh good, I have the fucking subtitles on. I was like, do I have subtitles on?
My name is Alex Mercer. I'm the reason for all of this. They call me a killer, a monster, a terrorist.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the voice acting
I'm
right
all
now.
of these things.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit the mic if you heard that. Oh wow, this game's actually pretty loud. God, this brings back so many memories.
3 weeks ago, someone released a lethal virus in Penn Station. I woke up in the morgue. Now I hunt. I kill. I consume. I become. I'm gonna find out who did this to me. And I'm gonna make him pay.
This game was so ridiculous back then. And I know a lot of people will probably look at this and go, what the fuck were people making back in the day? Oh, okay. And I'm gonna say it right now. The soundtrack of this game is actually pretty fucking good for like a first game. Like, I'm not even fucking joking. You'll and funnily enough, you'll hear like pretty much the pinnacle of the game soundtrack after this part right here. Well, not really the pinnacle. It's not really the pinnacle. The soundtrack's good throughout, but it's like one of the best soundtracks in the game is literally the track after this one. Or the track after this little cutscene. Now, I'm pretty sure people are gonna ask, "Oh shit, is this how the game looked? This actually looks pretty good." Okay, well, this is a CGI cutscene. I thought this cutscene still looks good even today, surprisingly.
Sir, he's in Times Square. I'll call for transport. That won't be necessary.
Wow, I'm getting like major flashbacks here. But I'll explain the game as I go on, and you're about to see how the game truly looks. Get here in a minute. This is how the game really looks. I know, ugly as shit. Especially nowadays. And what you're hearing in the background is literally what I consider the best track of the game. This oh shit, it actually fucking cut out the... Damn it. Alright, well anyways. Like, when I fucking first played this game, back when I was a little kid, this beginning mission blew my mind.
They took everything from me. They're responsible. And they'll pay.
Because I remember watching all of the gameplay that they were showing of this game, like leading to the release, on how you can consume people in order to like take their shake, consume people to fucking heal and shit, like as I'm showing off here. Like you can morph into, like you can morph your arms into claws and blades and fucking hammer fists and shit. You can armor up, and which I am gonna show that off after this mission. And like the fucking soundtrack here was fucking amazing for the fucking first part of the game, for the fucking intro mission. And like this is literally what the city turns into, like near the end of the game. Like it turns into a fucking infected like war zone with these zombies. I don't know if you can really call them zombies. With all these fucking people running around. Fucking these guys, the fucking Blackwatch soldiers. That's what they're called. I thought this was fucking epic as shit. I fucking played this years ago. Yeah. I'm trying to get my bearings again because I haven't played it in a while. And like all the shit you can do in this game, you can do like all the shit you can do in this mission, you can do later in the game when you upgrade Alex Mercer enough, which is the guy you play as. Like, they decided to... They literally fired on all fucking cylinders for the intro mission. And you fight these fucking things in the game. Fucking, they're called hunters in this game. They're called brawlers in the sequel, but... Yeah. But can you actually okay, no, you can't do it. We'll go later, I think. I know I'm getting a little funny with how I'm acting right now with this game, but like this game is still like one of my favorite childhood experiences that I've ever fucking had.
Strike team to Zebra Grid. Ground team, set up smoke. Over.
Oh my god. The fucking soundtrack is so fucking good. I still consider this the best soundtrack of the two games that came out. This is better than the fucking second game. I'm not even kidding. Like soundtrack wise. So you run to him and you consume his ass. And the time to end this. And you like, this was so fucking awesome to me back then. Okay, I find that well, he's technically still getting shot at during the beginning, like during that part, which is weird. But
We have less than an hour. What's next?
The last person responsible for all of this dies tonight.
If we make it out of here, you think you're ready?
I was made for this.
prototype. Oh my god, this game brings back so many memories. I wish I had the second game on here, on my PS4. I don't, because, Okay, here, I'm gonna explain this while, the little intro, the little sequence goes on here. Okay, so...
Hey, I knew this guy. He was Blacklight.
Wait, is that...
Yeah, well, now he's ex-Blacklight.
Is that Yuri Lowenthal?
His name is Mercer, Alex J.
That's fucking Yuri Lowenthal!
Mercer, Dana A.
Okay, anyways, back to what I was trying to say.
Do you think this has anything to do with the test subject on...
Back in, like, 2015, 2016, they, remastered Prototype 1 and 2, and they put them on PS4. But they did, oh, what the fuck? Can I upload? What? I guess I'll have to check on that out here in a minute, but,
Get the fuck out! Get the kill team!
So what happened is that Activision announced they remastered these games, but they did not say nothing whatsoever about them. They just said, here they are. I just went, what? Here's the reason why. It was a cash grab. Okay. It wasn't that much a cash grab for the first game, for some reason, because the first game actually runs better than how it did on the PS3. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you saw the loading time from, earlier, or, like, when I started, it's usually, like, maybe 5 seconds, like 5-6 seconds longer on the PS3 version. I mean, not really a big difference. But, it loads faster, it looks better than what it did on PS3. Like, I mean, that's given it's on PS4. And, like, the instances that the frame rate went kaput sometimes in the PS3 version, these instances aren't here in this version, and I don't know if my eyes are like lying to me, but this game looks like it runs at 60 frames. I'm not even kidding. When the previous version looked like it ran at like
I need to get the fuck out of here.
30 frames is what I'm saying.
I can't keep this up forever.
Oh yeah, here's another good track of the game.
Target has slipped us. We'll attempt to reacquire.
no.
Okay, now like the big difference is that I'm gonna be a little faster because I'm playing as a fully decked out Mercer, pretty much, because I'm doing a New Game Plus run of this game. Now this game, I don't know what I'm gonna do for like the upload schedule. I think I might do one part a week for this game, so I don't burn myself out. And I'm gonna do I'm gonna like 1 part a week for this game and 3 parts a week for Alien Isolation, so I can get Alien Isolation done quicker. Okay.
I can't believe what I just did.
And oh yeah, like another good thing about this game, the ragdoll. Like, okay, I'm actually gonna run this guy right here. Watch this. Like, this game had ragdoll, and to me, games with ragdoll is way better than games with no ragdoll, at least to me. But okay, to like explain the story to people who are unaware of this series, the guy you play as in the first game is Alice Mercer, the guy I'm playing as right now, and he woke up with amnesia. Like, I know, fucking amnesiac protagonist. Oh, that's so new.
Now I gotta kill them too.
But what happened is that he worked for this company that he escaped from that you saw before, Gentech, who were making a deadly virus, which was the virus that you saw in the beginning mission. It's called the Blacklight virus, and yeah, see, like it's kind of explaining there, but the Blacklight virus is like this secret whatever thing that this I guess Gentech made, because I guess Gentech was back then or whatever, because there was a previous version of this virus called the Red Light virus, and they infected a city with this virus back then in like 1964 or whatever. Hope, Idaho? Yeah, that's what it was called. And broke his neck. But they didn't really think of nothing at first because nothing was happening, and then all of a fucking sudden people started mutating and turning into the infected freaks that you saw in the intro cutscene. I don't know about the hunters, but they were turning into like the zombies, or like the infected people that you saw at the beginning. Consuming a creature to gain health. Health regenerates if you avoid damage for a short time. Well, my Mercer's pretty fucking, you know, decked out, so his health like regenerates really fucking quick. And okay, I usually skip these, but okay, I'm gonna let this play out because I can't skip this.
Fucking goose-stepping motherfuckers!
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Roger, 2215 Christopher Street, apartment 15A. Got it.
Saddle up. You got a CP. Move it.
Okay. So, as I was saying, you know, they ended up, yeah, he has a sister. I'll explain more. They ended up having to,
I know where she
nuke
is.
Hope, Idaho.
I need to find her.
I'm not kidding. They ended up having to nuke that place because of how bad the infection was getting. Funnily enough, one of the people that was involved with that had to fucking cut his arm off because of it. But,
Dana.
okay, I'll let him speak.
Hopefully she'll be able to tell me something. Anything.
And, okay, back to what I was saying. So they nuked up Hope, Idaho, and I guess as years went by, they, you know, were fucking around with the virus more or something, and they turned it into the Blacklight virus, and Mercer didn't really like that. He was sort of a, I guess, guy that wanted to expose Gentek for the shit that they were making, and he took a vial of the shit with him as like insurance in case they wanted to try to fucking kill him. And he was gonna leave New York with it, and he was gonna, you know, expose Gentek. I think that's how it went.
Soldiers. If they know who I am, they probably know who she is. I need to get to a good viewpoint and scope the area out.
And okay, so what ended up happening? He got pinned. Pinned. This is gonna be a pun here. He got pinned in Penn Station of New York because this is the city where this game takes place.
Be careful.
And what he had to end up doing, he threw the vial onto the floor. They shot at him. They killed him. But what happened is that the virus got into him as he was dying, and it fucking screwed up his anatomy and everything. Yeah, I know. I don't really care. I can explain it myself. But it screwed up his anatomy, blah, and that's why he woke up on the slab there, because
Now I can get
has,
inside.
you know, shape-shifting powers because of the...
Now I can get inside.
Okay, you don't have to say that every fucking time. He has shape-shifting powers because of what happened, but he also has amnesia, and he doesn't remember who he is. Even though it's funny, because I think the way they kind of put it is that, like, later down in the game, spoilers, is that I think they explained it that he's technically the virus now. Is what I think they explained it as. And it's like the virus has Mercer's memories, and that's why, you know, he goes around and does and you know, looks for his sister and all that.
Jesus. I knew something fucked up was going on at Gentek. What the hell happened to you, Alex? I've been researching that whole fucked up organization for weeks. I was poking around to get you information. Don't you remember? You wanted to find out what was going on at the highest levels at Gentek. Anything about the director of research. Are you okay?
Do you know what happened?
I haven't even seen you in 5 years, not until you show up at my door last month.
Is there somewhere we can go?
Yeah, I know a place.
I'm just being a little quiet to, you know, let the story kind of do the little bit of explaining. After this, I'm gonna stop because I have to.
It's a friend's place. They're gone
for some fucking reason. My upload of a Alien Isolation part
no,
fucked up, and I need to.
I mean, this is a story of the century. So
make sure
gonna know what the fuck is going on here.
She's cussing about as bad as I am.
They were waiting for me in my place.
I have to make sure it uploads because for some reason it cut out. I don't know why.
Where do I live?
There.
You'll be here when I get back. It's best you stay put. You'll probably come in the city for both of us.
Yeah. I'll be here.
Like, the game doesn't look that bad, it's just kind of ugly now compared to, you know, how games look nowadays. And that's the second mission of the game. I think it's after this they let you do what you want. Okay, no, you have to do the one after this one,
but they have no idea what I'm capable of.
But yeah, I'm going to stop right here because I have to make sure my shit fucking uploads. So, anyways, I just wanted to do this as a little, little side playthrough, right, you know, beside Alien Isolation, and as I guess like a little anniversary playthrough of the game. But hopefully I can upload this, you know, weekly. But anyways, thank you for joining me. Whoever watches this later, when I upload this, hopefully it uploads. And my cat's starting to meow again, so let me end this quickly. I'll see you guys later.